Hey guys, I'm here with AJ. Hi AJ.
Hello, Mark.
We've just finished your fourth session.
Correct.
At Scalps, Arizona. I first met you in California. I came over there last April. You were messaging me, I need help man, I need you man.
Yeah.
And I met up with you and you told me about your journey. You'd had a hair transplant. That hadn't worked out for you. You'd had SMP from somebody, didn't go right for you.
Right.
You wanted me to fix it, so you got laser.
Oh yeah.
Then you came to see me for us to fix it back in October, right? October last year.
Yeah.
So we started work on it. I found your scalp was really dry. I couldn't get the needle in properly. And then it became prevalent to me of why you'd had the BAD SMP in the first place from somebody. Someone was inexperienced, they couldn't get the needle in, they couldn't deposit the ink, so they just went harder.
Yeah.
And then they deposited too much ink, gave you big blobs all on the top. And we found that the skin was so tough that you had a really great moisturising routine, and I knew you was the kind of guy to do that, you know, like, because some people say, yeah, I moisturise, but I knew that, you know, the way you were telling me, it was like, yeah, morning, day and night, it's like, you know, I've got this routine. So we knew it couldn't be that. And then Johnny advised to get more fats in your diet.
He did.
And we knew you would do it. So you went away for a few months, I went away, came back, and then there was a major difference. And I was able to work on the skin, and the ink and the needle went straight in beautifully.
Yeah.
And was able to do your treatment, and it came out wicked. And then we've added this top-up session on to make up for the first two sessions where we couldn't quite get it in.
Right.
And now you're looking dope.
Love it.
And what do you think about that? That journey you've been on? Like,
it's been a long journey. Feels good to be sitting here now at the end of it. Work is incredible, obviously. Marc Allen, worth the wait, worth the cost, worth it all. You know, regarding the saturated fats that I started eating with the animal-based diet that John recommended, I think that really did the trick.
it did,
And kind of replenished the skin and allowed it to absorb the impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we can see a real grainy finish with a soft edge hairline. And how do you feel now? Like after, how long's that journey been since you first had a
Wow, it's been years. I don't remember exactly if it was 2018, I think, 17 or 18, when I first had a small hair transplant, which I was recommended to do by some hair transplant doctor telling me I need to add some hair. Don't listen to anyone that tells you that. Don't do it. Do SMP. Call Marc. It's the smart thing to do. There was a lot of misery with that hair transplant, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Whether it was just the pain in the beginning and the healing process and the terrible results that just didn't look good.
Yeah.
And then I got the SMP with someone else, and they got frustrated, like you said, because the impressions weren't working, and they just started stamping me, and you know, the end result was just a bunch of ink on my head. Got that all lasered off, and then met you, and this is what I ended up with.
Yeah, and I think that's the key to it. It's like, so how do you choose your SMP artist, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm somebody, and the guys that work with me are people that really want to know. It's like, you can't just work on everybody the same. Everyone's skin is different, and as artists, we've got our techniques that we use, but sometimes it just ain't happening.
Right.
We've got to find a way to make it happen. Okay, it's our responsibility. We can't just like blame the client. So, you know, it was amazing to I was so pleased that when we could actually find out what had happened and how we could fix it. And now you've got them banging results, and I'm really pleased for you, man.
It's been great working with you, and I never mentioned this to you before, but I'm a very perceptive person. I can pick up on things, and I can literally feel the genius of your work as you're doing the work. The time you take and the thought you put behind it versus probably what most other practitioners would do, is just
go. Yeah.
I really felt that creative side behind the work, so I appreciated that.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
So you're happy, man?
Very happy.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm a happy artist because I've got a happy client.
Thanks, Mark.
All right.
All right.
Cool, bro.
Thank you.
All right. Heard it here.